Well, hi everybody, it's Gail and it's Monday Makeover. So today's look is called the Classic Cut Crease and it's part of the fall lookbook on page 6. And here's the look right here. It's going to look great on everyone. So I have half of my look on. I'm going to walk you through the rest of it. And what were some of my prep steps? Well, first up, I put on a little bit of under eye concealer, perfecting under eye corrector under my eye here, and then a little bit of light ivory perfecting concealer on my eyelid, and then also a little bit of eye primer. I also added a little bit of eyebrow, and I used blonde eyebrow pencil, and then hazel eyeshadow just on the top, just to give my eyebrows a little bit of a look. Let me double check on the name of my eyeshadow there. Cashmere Haze. Let's be correct on that one. Okay. And the eyeshadows that I'm going to put on today are going to be rose gold first. That's going to go on my kind of on my lid. And then I'm going to bring it a little bit above my crease. And then I'll use mahogany in my crease and a little bit above, gold status for some highlighter and a little bit of pop of shimmer on my eye right over my pupil, and then espresso just to give a little bit of a smudgy line. But then we're also going to be using jet black eyeliner from Mary Kay. And then we're also going to be using our Copper Glow blush, contour of Latte. And then I'm using lip liner, our new Mary Kay waterproof lip liner in beige nude and then tawny nude lip gloss over that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So first thing up is I want to put on my all over eyeshadow, and that is going to be my rose gold. Okay. Got to put my glasses on to make sure I'm putting the right color on here. There we go. Okay. So I load my brush up real good. And I'm going to put that on my eyelid. And I'm going to go a little bit above because I have a lot of brow skin from my eyebrow down to the crease of my eye. So I'm going to put just a little bit up there, and then I'm going to put plenty on my eyelid. And I want to be able to, I'm going to be patting it so it stays put, and then go back and blend it a little bit. And as you know, that this eyeshadow is very unique because it's the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow, which means that if you were to look at a molecule of this or a particle of this under a microscope and you were to cut it in half, it's true color all the way through. So it stays on perfectly. It doesn't fade. Some eyeshadows are just little beads that have the color on the outside and you cut into them and they're just clear on the inside. And that's why eyeshadow kind of disappears. But Chroma Fusion is true all the way. So see how that just goes on the entire eyelid. And then I put the on and I patted it up on the brow skin a little bit up there. Okay. So next color up from there is going to be my mahogany. And I'm going to be using that on the crease. So I'm going to be using a crease brush, and I'm going to grab some of my mahogany. And I always need to put my glasses on because I can't read my own label on this one. Here we go. So that's going to go in the crease. And I just start not at the very corner, but just shy of the corner and bring that up because I can always go back. And then I'm going to bring that inside to my corner. And then I want to go up a little bit above my, into my brow bone area. Okay. Then if I want to bring it down to the corner of my eye, I can. But I got most of that concentrated color right in the crease. Okay. And then it looks like I kind of got a little bit of a blur going on there. So I'll go back with that same brush as before, and I'll just blend this a little bit so this line looks a little bit softer, and especially in the inside corner. Just soften it up a little bit. And then I want to balance those out because it looks like it's a little bit off balance. So let's grab a little bit more of that color. Just on that brow skin area. Okay, next color from there is going to be the gold status. And so the gold status is that kind of that highlight color. It puts a little bit of pizzazz. So I happen to have a second contour brush here, and I'm just going to use this for the gold status because I want to go and put this right under my eyebrows. So let's find this color going on here. Here we go. And I'm just going to put it on under my eyebrow. So I'm basically just underlining my eyebrow with that. A little bit more. Underlining my eyebrow just to give it, and then just I'll go back and blend that a little bit, but just underline my eyebrow. And then I want to put some of that gold status. I want to put that on the inside corner of my eye right in here. So I'm going to pat that on the inside corner of my eye right here just to kind of pop it open. And I'll bring it a little bit along the eye line, but the inside corner, because I want this to be kind of a highlight shade that just brings a little bit of lightness. See how it's on this side? I want to kind of match that on the other side. Okay, so that's what's neat about working with that. And I'm just kind of patting and I'm not really dragging it across. And then for some extra attention or for some extra expression, I'm going to finish up. I'm going to go back to my first contour brush and I'm going to go and put a little bit of espresso on because I want the espresso to work like as just an additional rich color in the corner right there, and bring it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go up into the crease just a little bit. So more padding in there, but not all the way. Just want it to have a little bit more definition. So it's, and what I love about this eyeshadow is that it's buildable, you know, how cool is that? Then I use this kind of defined edge of the brush here, and I'm going to grab a little bit of that espresso and I'm just going to pat a little bit under my eye because I want to have just a little bit of smudge of color under my eye so that it looks like I have eyeliner on when actually it's just eyeshadow right down there. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is going to put on a little bit of gel black eyeliner. Okay, and this is the Mary Kate Jet Black Gel Eyeliner. So I load my brush and then I wipe off the excess from here, and then just going to lay that right along the base of my eyelashes. And I kind of start at the center and then move into the inside corner of my eye a little bit with my brush, and then bring it to the outside corner. If I have too much of this gel eyeliner on it, it can be a little bit chunky. So that's why you got to make sure that you wipe some of the excess off before you put it on. Okay, there we go. And this is a neat brush that comes with this. This is gel eyeliner because it's retractable, not retractable, but you just put it right back in here. And today you have it for another day, and make sure this just gets tightened up real good. So that's the eyeliner on both eyes. Then the next thing I'm going to do, now they call for Lash Love Lengthening Mascara, but my favorite is Ultimate Mascara. So that's my go-to mascara, but I'm actually going to use two. Ultimate and Panorama, because this is often the mascara wardrobe that I'm into. Okay, so my Ultimate Mascara, what I love about this is that I'm able to coat each individual eyelash, and it kind of wraps the mascara around it. All right, and I roll my brush because I've got mascara all the way around my brush, so get it all. And this builds volume and length. My all-time favorite mascara. Whoops. And then if you get some mascara on your face like I just did right there, don't worry. It'll dry off and we just pop it off in a minute. And then on the bottom, I'm just going to comb my bottom lashes because the Panorama does a better job because it has a cool brush on the end. It allows me to reach in there. And I just want to get a little bit more mascara on my eyes. So now I'm back with my Panorama here. Okay, so the Panorama's got this cool kind of shaped brush. So it's wide on the edges. It's got little bristles on the end here, and it's narrow in the center. So I can go even deeper into my eyelashes and do that individual combing. And this does a great job of separating my eyelashes before my Ultimate Mascara completely dries. I didn't do that so well on the other side. I thought my mascara got a little bit chunky there. Then I can go to the outside corner with this, and then on the bottom I'm able to touch all my eyelashes with the tips of this mascara. How neat is that? In fact, it looks like I need to finish that up a little bit better on this side because I know I have eyelashes down there. This is just a way to get to them. Okay, so do you see that oopsie on my eye? Yep. So all I need to do with that is just take a little brush and just pick this up. If it dried a little bit more, it would just pop off. And I got a little bit over here and anything else. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty matched. Yep. Okay, so that takes care of the eyes. Then the next thing we're going to put on is a little bit of the blush. So these are all of my eyeshadows, by the way, the whole Mastery palette. And I love having the whole palette because it's endless designs. And so I get to play and make up all the time. So likewise, same thing with my blushes. And so today I'm going to be putting on Golden Copper and then the Latte contour after that. So does one side look a little bit more contoured than the other? I think so. Okay, so let's go with a little bit of the Golden Copper. load that onto my brush. Now, this is an actual blush brush from Mary Kay, and I'm just going to squeeze the end of it because I want to have a little bit more control on how I put that color on. Then I'm going to bring it up. Now, see how it looks like I kind of got a lollipop there on my cheek a little bit? Let's blend that a little bit. And we're going to put in the blush on no more than 2 fingers to the nostril, and you don't want it to come down lower than this line that goes from the eye to the nose. So it's just there, and then I'll bring a little bit up there, but I still think it's a little bit loud, okay? So, oh, I didn't bring my translucent loose powder with me. Okay, so if I had translucent loose powder, I would touch it with that. But the next thing I'm going to put on now is going to be my latte contour. So the latte contour just goes kind of in that little area below my cheekbone where it goes down a little bit. I'm just going to put that in there, and then I'm going to blend it up. Let's see if I can just take some of my blush off too. And all I'm doing is just wiping my brush a little bit. Yeah, just on both sides. Sometimes I put a little bit down here just to take that hint off. So probably in camera, it doesn't look like it's too bold, so we can kind of balance that out. Okay, then the last thing, let me put my glasses on because now I can put on my lip liner. So the last thing that we're going to go with here is going to be our lip liner. So I already have half my lip liner on, and these are the waterproof lip liners. Now, this design doesn't call for it, but I really like our waterproof lip liners, and this is the one that that matches my natural lip tone the most, and this is called Beige Nude. So I've already put it on half my lip, so I'm going to put it on the other side. And then on the bottom, just continue that outside line. This has a built-in sharpener also, by the way. So I put it on, and then I can color it in. No problem. And then what I love about these is that, see the color up here? I can see it even without my glasses on. I know what color this is when I want to have a neutral lip line. Then I'm going to finish this up with just putting on a little bit of the Tawny Nude lip gloss, which is part of the design. And I'm going to use a brush to apply this with. If you want to have a little bit of a French pout, put a little extra shine right in the center. There you go. That's what we've got. The cut classic look. Super easy. And you know what? It looks good on all skin tones. Isn't that fun? Thanks, Mary Kay, for having these great makeup designs. Hope you're having a great week of it. And again, it was Makeover Monday. Thanks for watching. Talk with you again real soon.